Thinking backwards can help you avoid problems. Your financial planner should be looking for problems. He or she should be looking for holes in your plan. Whenever we get to a certain point in the planning process, I'm reminded of the phrase made famous by Charlie Munger, wonderful investor: invert, always invert. Now, here's something that we see in our office from time to time. An individual came in to meet with us recently, a gentleman, 32 years old. He's making big bucks in a great job in software. Last year, he made a lot of money day trading in an account at Robinhood, and he recently bought a house. So now he's got a huge mortgage. His wife also works, but she doesn't make nearly the kind of money that he makes, and they've got a 2-year-old daughter. He comes in because he wants to hear our take on the markets. As we're going through our data gathering process, we ask instead, what could go wrong with this picture? Well, we found in going through the planning process that he doesn't have nearly enough life insurance. He had a whole life policy that his fraternity brother from college sold him a few years ago. Not very helpful. What this guy needed instead was a massive amount of cheap term life insurance, and he needs it like yesterday. I mean, what would happen if this guy were hit by a bus? You hate to think of things like that, but he's going to need to cover that huge mortgage, plus any debts that he's got. Plus, he's going to need 3 to 5 years of expenses for the survivors, for his family. Plus, he'll need the estimated cost of college for a 2-year-old. We also found out through our data gathering that he has a minimal amount of disability coverage through his employer. If he were suddenly disabled, and that's how these things often happen, suddenly, he wouldn't have enough disability coverage to cover his bills. He also had no safety net, no emergency fund. Instead, that money was in a day trading account over at Robinhood. Now, to be clear, we don't sell disability coverage. We don't sell life insurance either. We talked about having a safety net in last week's video, but as fiduciaries, as CFPs, financial planners, these are topics that we're well versed in and areas that need to be addressed, and addressed in many cases immediately. What we're looking for are the holes, the problems in your path as we're putting together a plan for you. Another one of Charlie Munger's very famous sayings was, let me know where I'm going to die, so I'll make sure that I won't go there. It sounds funny, but his point was, look for the problems and do your very best to avoid them. People come in to meet with us, they usually want to plan for optimal outcomes. They want to make as much money as they can, or basically another way of saying we want to buy our dreams, our happiness. Very often, your goals and dreams may be accomplished by avoiding the big error or avoiding the big mistakes. What Munger has said, and it aligns with what we're also looking for, is what are the ingredients that we see over and over that not create a wonderful life, but what create a miserable life? Not a wonderful life, a miserable life. Let's work to avoid those kind of things that can make your life miserable. So when we're building plans for clients, or when we're listening to their goals and their dreams, we're also thinking, and we're also asking, okay, what could go wrong? What could be a bad outcome, or what's the worst outcome? What are these things that we want to avoid? And then we start there and we work our way backwards. Your financial planner should be able to point out the holes in your plan, or point out the pitfalls in your plan, the things, the places where things can go wrong. So remember to invert, always invert. Thinking backwards can help you work through some problems.